Hi, hello people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Ms.NjorogeThumbi, and in this channel, this is where you dance your pain away in several aspects of life. We have marriage, career, relationship, family, finances, just generally your personal well-being. So today we are going to discuss on how you can make your life interesting and how you can make your life to be more interesting and not boring. And one thing you need to know, point number one, is you should talk less and listen more. When you do this, you apply the principle of listening to understand people and to observe them. And when you talk, you do not talk to improve them. Rather, you talk to understand and get to feel what they are expressing to you. So there is need of talking less and listen more, so that you get to understand whoever is talking to you before you make conclusions or decision. Point number two on how you can make your life interesting and change it for the better. You should spend at least 1 hour in the morning in acquiring knowledge. You can do this by reading a Bible, or watching documentaries, watching tutorials, doing research on topics, and even reading books. You can also choose to write a book during the morning hours. This is where your brain is fresh and you're ready to grasp new information, and your brain is really vibrant and ready to learn and acquire more knowledge. So from now henceforth, ensure at least you set an hour aside. If you are waking up at 6, kindly wake up at 5 and use that 1 hour to acquire knowledge. And when you get consistent, you'll move from average to excellent in whatever you do. In your career, as a parent, you'll just be a different person and your life will become more interesting. On the point number 3, how you can make your life interesting and change it for the better, you should write a schedule each morning. Just before you step out of the house, you should do a schedule of the things that you need to achieve within the day, and make a checklist on what you need to get achieved before the end of the day. And as you get things done, be it personal or work related activities, just cross them off, and this gives you a certain motivation to keep going, to move to the next item. And you find that the moment you cross number 1, number 2, you're so eager to get to the item number 3, 4, 5, and by the end of the day, you'll find that most of the items that you needed to do are well ticked off, and you will just be happy even when going home that you really achieved what you had planned for the day. So by having a schedule, it will improve your life and it will become more interesting. Point number 4, always pray to God and ask Him for wisdom. We all know that you cannot do things with your own power. You should seek guidance and direction from God. At times you may come across a challenge and you tend to wonder, what should I do, or whom should I run to? We should grow spiritually as we would want to grow career-wise, maybe grow and get a family. It's the same way you should yearn to grow spiritually. That is, you should talk to God, and we all know that you should talk to God through prayers. And we usually say that you are close to God. You are close to God. The more you pray is the more you are closer to God. And it says that the last time you prayed shows how close you are to God. So that means if you prayed a month ago, it means that you are that far from God. But if you pray each and every time, it means that you are this close to God. So the more you pray, the closer you get to your God, and He will guide you and direct you in everything that you do. On the point number 5, which is the final and the last one, in any situation you come across in this life, you should dwell on the positivity. There are things that you do, even if it's at work, you just give it your best, and somebody may end up telling you that you don't do this, you don't do that. I knew you wouldn't perform this task. But in each and every encounter that you come across, always dwell on the positivity. The moment you dwell on the positivity, That means that the negatives that you come across, you will take them as a lesson and not as a failure. So don't let anything pull you down. Always dwell on the positivity, and when you do this, your life will become more interesting. It will change for the better, and you will always look forward to waking up and face the new day. And thank you all for listening to me. I'll do more episodes on how to improve your life. This channel, this is where you dance your pain away in every aspect of life. Bye. See you in my next episode, and subscribe to my channel. See ya.